Hey you, what is up? This is Kazi from cleverprogrammer.com. In this Python tutorial for absolute beginners, we are gonna cover everything from A to Z, step by step, and I'll also even show you some tips and tricks to become a freelancer. And I also have a special gift for you at the end of this video. We're gonna start with very simple basics, which is what the hell are variables in Python? So let's get started. Now, in terms of installing Python, there's something easier for you that I have and recommend. If you want to install Python locally on your computer and you're crazy about that, this is the video to watch. But you don't need to install Python. You can actually get started without it. So go to repl.it, R-E-P-L.it. I've also put this in the links below where you can click. I'm going to give you access to all of my code as I code it, and you can then go and make changes to it, whatever. So go to repl.it, you're going to go here, type in turtle, and then when you click on that, we're going to start coding. Okay, so now basically what's going on is you have Python open, and we're going to talk about what variables are. Okay, so variables are very simple. I can say a is equal to 5, and then if I do print a, print just means show, and if I run this thing, it's going to show me in the console, it just says 5, okay? That's all that it is. Now, if I do b is equal to some string like this, anything that's within quotes is just called a string, okay? It's just a fancy way of saying quote, all right? And now, if I do print b and I hit run, what do you get? You get hello. So on the right-hand side, you can see what it's showing. So I'm like, this is my variable A, this is my variable B, and as you can imagine, the point of a variable is like, so you also don't have to remember stuff, right? So for example, if you had a variable like credit card, and it was some crazy number that you had to remember, you don't have to remember it anymore. You can just say print credit card every time, hit run, and it would print out that number, so cool. Now, let's do something else, because how I want to teach you Python is in the fastest way possible, in the most practical way possible, and I also want to show it to you in a way where you can actually learn visually, because I think that's the best way to learn. So to get the visual step started, that's the reason why we're using something called turtle, okay? And I'm going to name this what are variables, okay, plus turtle. Okay, I'm just gonna name it that. Okay, cool. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something cooler with variables. So let's say we say Kazi turtle is equal to turtle.turtle, like that. Make sure you capitalize it in the right places. You put the dots in the right places. You put the parentheses in the right places, because if you get that stuff wrong, code doesn't work. Code breaks down. It's you're talking to a genie with incredible power, right? So if you're talking to a genie with an incredible amount of power, you need to speak its language. So computer is like a genie with unlimited powers, but you got to speak to it, and you got to speak to it very precisely, which is very important. So with that said, now the Kazi turtle is there. Let's go Kazi.turtle, Kazi underscore turtle, my bad, Kazi underscore turtle dot forward. And we're gonna say go forward by 100. Now I'm gonna click on result instead of console, and I'm gonna run this program. Now that I am gonna do something with the turtle is gonna be this graphical way for us to learn. So at the top, we have to write something called import turtle, okay? This is very important. Now that we do this, this code will work. I'll say Kazi underscore turtle, and how I'm auto-completing it is when it pops up, I just hit tab, it auto-completes it. And I'll do turtle.forward 100, I'll hit enter, and you can see the turtle just move forward, right? The turtle goes like when I do turtle.forward 100. Now, what if I did turtle.right 90 degrees, okay? So turtle.right, and I do 90 degrees, watch what's gonna happen. The turtle's gonna move forward and then turn. So what did it do? It went and then it goes like this. All right? That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to make it turn 90 degrees. And now, the cool thing is that I can just go like this, hit enter, like this, and now the turtle, what did it just do? It went turns around and goes Now if I wanna make a square, I give you that as a challenge to do. That's a challenge for you to do right now. Pause the video and see if you can make it a square, a full square. All right, now unpause the video and let's go. So basically, all I have to do, my friend, is I copy this guy, hit paste, I run it again, and now the turtle goes pop, 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 pop. It turns around, goes pop, 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 pop. It turns to the right again, and it goes pop, 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 100, okay? So what are we gonna do? We're gonna repeat that same step one more time. I'm just gonna go ahead and paste that line of code twice again, and watch what happens. Boom, 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 and the square has been completed. How freaking cool is that? So not only have you learned what variables are, you've also gotten started to learn Python visually, and that's gonna be the really important fundamental building blocks for when we learn if-else statements, and when we learn functions, and when we learn all this other advanced stuff. What's gonna be super cool and super dope is that we're gonna be learning it all visually. So if you wanna make 10 squares, we'll just write this loop-de-loop and it'll make 10 squares in a row, right? And that's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm excited for you. I do want to let you know that I'm going to have a course coming out called How to Automate Stuff with Python. So that's going to go into all the basics of Python, but much more than the basics. It's going to teach you how to automate stuff. It's going to teach you web scraping. It's going to teach you some basic data analysis. But the most important thing it's going to show you is how you can go from complete zero to then getting closer to making your first $1,000 with Python and having the skill set. So if you're interested in that course when it's going to be coming up, just click on one of the description in the link below and you can actually go sign up on the waiting list. So when it's out, you're the first one to know. And as a matter of fact, once you sign up for it, I'm going to give you access to an epic 3-part completely free masterclass that's unbelievable, that's gonna blow your mind and really help you accelerate on your path to becoming a developer and even working your way to a 6-figure developer. All right, again, thank you so much for watching this video. In the next video, we're gonna go deeper. We're gonna have more fun. As always, I love your face and I'll see you in the next video. Going all day, man. How's that?